Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We just bought this 10x10 storage unit for $420. It went for a lot more than I expected. I was hoping to snag this one for 20-30 bucks, but somebody else had the same idea as me. I was intrigued by these black cases in the back. The listing photos didn't really provide a good angle at them. They definitely looked like storage containers, and I was hoping that this was a small business or something and all the contents were still in the drawers. I could clearly see the cash register in the unit, and I had looked it up prior, and it was about a $450 unit. So I felt pretty comfortable with my bid price that I'd at least make my money back with the cash register. This little metal thing I thought was like a jewelry holder. I was kind of hoping for a small jewelry store or something. Turns out it was just a disc golf net. I got the cash register all turned on and working and factory reset. It looks a little dirty and dusty, but it cleaned up very nice. It was empty. There were no keys, but it's still sellable for about 200 bucks. Here's a close-up of the display cabinets. From the pictures, I thought there was just one of them in the unit, but there actually was 7 of them. There were 5 of these rectangle-shaped ones, one large one with like a cash register, and then a corner unit. They definitely took up a lot of space. There was some mold growing on them, but after a quick wipe down, they actually were pretty nice. They were all oak construction. They were missing the top glass and the shelves, but overall, still sellable. Based on the other stuff in the unit being kind of empty, I wasn't really expecting much to be in this chest. It was completely full, but most of the stuff was garbage inside of it. There were some small $5 or $10 items, like knee pads and gloves that you might be able to get some value out of, but most of the stuff was just recyclable. These black drawers were definitely why I bought the unit. At first I thought they were going to be made out of wood, but it turns out they were actually all metal construction. Something you'd find on Grainger. They were definitely commercial or industrial quality. I couldn't find this exact model on the manufacturer's website, but I did find something similar on Amazon that was much smaller, and they were going for 200 to 230 bucks a piece. I got these listed on Facebook for about 200 bucks each, and there's probably 30 of them in the unit, so quick math, that's about $6,000 worth of stuff right there. I'll probably end up selling them closer to 3,000 or 4,500, but it's still a pretty good profit on each one. I actually would have liked to keep these for myself if I had space for them. I think they'd make really good garage organizers, or even like a Lego organizer. Each little drawer had dividers where you could subdivide each drawer into smaller or bigger sections as you needed. I did buy 2 storage units on this day from the same facility. The other one I paid 90 bucks for, and I'll probably make $10,000 to $15,000 in profit on that unit. There were a ton of collectibles, old movies, old 16mm film reels that have been selling like hotcakes, collectible battleships and airplanes, even brand new vinyls from the 90s like Nirvana and Pearl Jam that sell really well. And actually the most valuable records that I found were from the Twilight Saga that were brand new and had pictures on the discs. But please subscribe and come check out that video that's going to be dropping pretty soon, and you won't want to miss it. So thanks for watching, and come back soon.